American exceptionalism is merely an excuse Washington uses to break the law at home and abroad. That's what Julian Assange has told RT's show host Eva Golinger in an exclusive interview. The Wikileaks founder also sketched out his vision on the future of freedom of information and praised Russia for giving asylum to NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden.
In an interview here with Julian Assange, founder of Wikileaks, here at the Embassy of Ecuador in London, he affirmed that the exceptionalism that Barack Obama, President of the United States, is defending is merely an excuse to be above the law, something used by nations such as the United States with power to subordinate others. Assange also alerted to the necessity of developing sovereign technology and sovereignty in general in order to defend nations against the mass surveillance and espionage programs of the United States that violate human rights and certain rights under international law.
Well, look, whenever you see a president talk about exceptionalism, what he's trying to say is the rules of civil behavior doesn't apply to him. Whether that's in invading another country or whether that's abuse of laws at home. In relation to Barack Obama's use of the Espionage Act against alleged journalistic sources and journalists, that's something new. So it's very important that people understand that this is not just a bit more of the same. It's a radical change. Barack Obama has prosecuted more people under the Espionage Act, more journalistic sources under the Espionage Act than all previous presidents combined, going back to 1917. In fact, he's prosecuted double the number. So this is a deliberate, conscious decision by the White House to create a chilling effect using the Espionage Act as opposed to some other mechanism.
He also thanked the Russian government for giving asylum to Edward Snowden, the whistleblower and former NSA contractor, and he thanked the countries of Ecuador, of Venezuela, of Bolivia for offering asylum to Snowden and also giving support and asylum to Assange himself, saying that they are the few nations, amongst the few nations that have had the courage to stand up to U.S. power and aggression.
In terms of those nations that stepped forward, it was Latin America and Russia. And not all of Latin America either, but Venezuela, Bolivia, and Ecuador showing a keen interest.
That full interview will be available for you online, so head to rt.com at 11:30 GMT to hear more of what Julian Assange had to say.